Summary of Chapter 12, Efficient Action. This chapter emphasizes that it is not just about doing a large quantity of things, but rather about doing every action with efficiency and purpose. To achieve success, you must fill your current place by doing all you can where you are, and doing each task well. Every action, no matter how small, should be performed efficiently, with the full power of faith and purpose behind it. In this way, each day becomes a success, and consistent successful days will lead to wealth. Key concepts. 1. Be larger than your present place. You must outgrow your current situation by doing more than is expected or required in your present role. If you leave tasks undone, you slow both your own progress and that of society. 2. Efficient VES. In efficient action, the quality of your actions is more important than the quantity. Inefficient actions lead to failure, while efficient actions, no matter how small, lead to success. If all your actions are efficient, your life will naturally move toward wealth. 3. Every action matters. You cannot foresee consequences of small actions. Failing to do a small task could delay major opportunities. Therefore, it's essential to do all you can each day, but without overworking or trying to do tomorrow's tasks today. 4. God's power in your actions. By holding onto your vision and purpose and putting God's power into each action, you ensure that every act is strong and efficient. This builds momentum, and success accumulates over time. 5. Cumulative success. Successful actions build on one another, increasing your momentum toward wealth. As you move toward a better life, more opportunities and resources will attach themselves to you, multiplying your progress. 6. Focus on present action. Always act in the present with efficiency, and spend your spare time visualizing your future goal in detail. The clearer your mental image, the easier it is to summon faith and energy in the present. Example: Sarah's path to promotion. Sarah works as a sales associate in a retail store but dreams of becoming the store manager. She often feels that her current job is mundane, but she decides to apply the principle of efficient action. Applying efficient action. Doing more than required instead of just performing her tasks, Sarah takes on extra responsibilities, like organizing the store's displays and offering suggestions for improving customer service. She ensures every task she completes is done with attention to detail, making her indispensable to the store. Efficient action. Sarah focuses on performing every task efficiently, whether it's helping a customer or restocking shelves. She doesn't rush or try to do more than she can handle at once, but ensures each action is done thoroughly and well. Holding her vision in her spare time, Sarah visualizes herself as the store manager. She imagines the responsibilities she will take on and the way she'll improve the store. This vision fuels her daily work, even in mundane tasks, because she knows they're steps toward her goal. Momentum of success. By consistently performing her tasks efficiently, Sarah starts to stand out to her supervisors. They notice her proactive approach and attention to detail, which leads to increased responsibilities. Eventually, a managerial position opens and Sarah is the top candidate for promotion. Outcome: Sarah's daily efficient actions, combined with her vision of becoming a store manager, lead her to be promoted. Her success was built through consistently completing even the smallest tasks with purpose and care. Chapter 12 teaches that wealth and success come from efficient action, not from overworking or doing as many things as possible. By performing each task with excellence and purpose, you build momentum toward your goals. Even the smallest actions matter, and consistent, efficient work will attract greater opportunities and resources into your life. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 13, Getting into the Right Business. This chapter stresses that while success in business requires well-developed faculties, simply having those talents does not guarantee wealth. Success comes from using your skills in the right way and aligning your work with both your strengths and desires. You can become wealthy in any field, even if you don't have the ideal skills initially. The desire to do something indicates the power to achieve it, and you can develop the necessary talents as you progress. Key concepts. Use your best faculties. It's easier to succeed in a business aligned with your natural talents, but this alone doesn't ensure wealth. Like a carpenter with the right tools, success depends on how well you use your abilities. Desire shows ability. The desire to pursue a specific business is proof that you have the power to succeed in it, even if your talents aren't fully developed. Desire is the manifestation of untapped potential. You can change your vocation. If you are in an undesirable job, you can make a gradual transition to your desired career. Don't act hastily unless the right opportunity clearly presents itself. There's no need to rush. There's always enough opportunity. Avoid haste in competition. Success comes from steady progress without rushing. When you hurry or act in fear, you shift from a creator's mindset to a competitor's, hindering your success. Trust that the right opportunities will come at the right time. Gratitude strengthens faith when in doubt. Focus on your vision and express gratitude for the opportunities coming your way. This strengthens your connection to divine guidance and helps you make sound decisions. Example: James's career shift. James is a talented software developer, but his true passion is woodworking. Despite being successful in his job, he feels unfulfilled and wants to make a career change. He reads chapter 13 and decides to apply its principles. Applying the right business principles. Recognizing desire as power, James realizes that his desire to become a professional woodworker is proof that he has the potential to succeed, even though his woodworking skills are not fully developed. Gradual transition. Instead of quitting his software job immediately, James starts spending his weekends refining his woodworking skills. He begins selling small pieces online to test the market. Avoiding haste. James doesn't rush the process. He keeps developing his skills while maintaining his software job. Over time, his woodworking business grows, and he starts receiving larger commissions. Faith and gratitude. Whenever James feels unsure about his path, he reflects on his vision of becoming a full-time woodworker. He practices gratitude for the opportunities he has, which keeps him motivated and focused. Outcome: after a couple of years, James's woodworking business becomes successful enough that he can transition out of his software job. By using his talents in the right way, avoiding haste, and trusting the process, he achieves his dream of working in a field he loves. Chapter 13 encourages individuals to align their work with both their talents and desires. While it's easier to succeed in a business suited to your strengths, you can develop any talent if you are driven by a strong desire. Success comes from using your abilities efficiently, without rushing, and trusting that opportunities will present themselves in due time. Gratitude and faith are crucial in guiding you toward the right business and ensuring long-term success. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 14: The Impression of Increase. In this chapter, the author emphasizes the importance of giving off the impression of increase in all your interactions, no matter your current business or vocation. People are naturally drawn to those who seem to offer them more in terms of growth and abundance, because the desire for increase is a fundamental human drive. To become rich, it's essential to make others feel that they are advancing when they interact with you. Key concepts. Conveying the impression of increase. Every person desires more, whether it's wealth, knowledge, or pleasure. Therefore, in every transaction or interaction, you should leave people with the impression that they are gaining something valuable from you. This builds trust and draws people to you. Balanced desire for wealth. Seeking money is natural and a way of seeking more life. However, an unhealthy obsession with money, excluding all else, will lead to imbalance. A truly rich life encompasses peace, joy, and harmony, not just wealth. Acting in a certain way. By holding the faith that you are advancing and reflecting that in every action you will radiate a sense of progress. This encourages people to believe that they will benefit from associating with you. Avoiding the competitive mindset. True wealth comes from creative actions, not by competing for power over others. Seeking power for selfish reasons detracts from your own growth and draws you into a competitive mindset, which hinders long-term success. Faith in abundance. There is always enough opportunity for everyone. Stay connected to your vision and faith, and act with a mindset of abundance, rather than rushing or competing for resources. Example: Sarah's boutique business. Sarah runs a small boutique in a competitive market, and she's struggling to stand out among her competitors. After reading Chapter 14, she decides to apply the principle of giving off the impression of increase. Applying the impression of increase. Focusing on value, Sarah starts making sure that every customer feels they are getting more than just clothes from her store. She offers personal styling advice, free alterations, and sends follow-up messages to check if they are happy with their purchase. Building relationships. Instead of simply trying to make sales, Sarah builds relationships with her customers. She radiates confidence that her boutique is growing and that her customers are part of that growth. Avoiding competition. Sarah stops worrying about her competitors and instead focuses on creating a unique experience. She no longer thinks in terms of competition, but in terms of adding value to her customers' lives. Faith in abundance. Sarah holds the belief that her boutique will thrive, even if her current customers are few. She maintains gratitude for her business and focuses on growth. Outcome: over time, Sarah's boutique begins attracting more loyal customers, and she's surprised by the number of referrals and repeat visits. Customers love how they feel more valuable and stylish after visiting her store, and Sarah's business begins to grow steadily. Chapter 14 teaches that success comes from making others feel like they are receiving value and growth through their interactions with you. Whether it's in business or personal relationships, when you project the impression of increase, people will be drawn to you. Avoid focusing on power or competition, and instead, Act with a creative mindset of abundance. By doing so, you enrich both yourself and others. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 15, The Advancing Thinker. This chapter emphasizes that the principles of getting rich apply to all professions, including physicians, teachers, clergy, and even wage earners. Success comes from giving an impression of growth and increase to everyone you interact with. The key is to hold a clear mental vision of your desired future and act with faith and purpose. Those who consistently practice the principles described will attract opportunities for advancement and inevitably become wealthy. Key concepts. Impression of increase in professions. Professions like doctors, teachers, and religious leaders can succeed by making others feel that they are gaining more life and advancement through their services. By holding a strong vision of success and delivering real value, they will attract people and wealth. Faith in opportunity. No matter your current job, even if there is no apparent opportunity for advancement, holding a vision of increase and working with purpose will create opportunities. You should not rely on your employer to promote you. Instead, focus on growing beyond your current position, and opportunities will come. The law of advancement success is based on the law of increase, which operates as predictably as gravity. When you think and act with the purpose of increasing your life and that of others, the universe aligns to help you succeed. Escape the trap of employment. Wage earners are not stuck in their current jobs. By following the principles of the certain way, they will find new opportunities, whether inside or outside their current workplace. Opportunities for all. There is no shortage of opportunities in the universe for the advancing thinker. If you act in accordance with the principles of wealth, the supreme power will bring opportunities to you. Example: David's journey from factory worker to business owner. David's journey. David works in an automobile factory, doing routine tasks that leave him unfulfilled. He reads Chapter 15 and realizes that although he feels stuck, he can change his situation by applying the principles of advancing thought. Applying the advancing thinker principles. Developing a vision. David holds a clear vision of owning a fast food franchise one day. Although his factory job doesn't seem to offer any chance of advancement, he stays focused on his goal, imagining the life he wants. Working with purpose. Every day, David goes to the factory with the mindset that he is growing beyond his current position. He does his work well, but not to please his employer. He works with the intention of advancing himself and creating more value in his life. Radiating the impression of increase. David becomes known among his colleagues and supervisors as someone with a clear sense of purpose. His attitude and energy attract attention, and others begin to notice his desire to grow. Seizing opportunities. Eventually, David meets a friend who is looking for a business partner to open a fast food franchise. Because of David's focus and faith, he quickly recognizes this as the opportunity he has been waiting for and seizes it. Outcome: David leaves his factory job and, with his friend, opens the fast food franchise he always dreamed of. By thinking and acting with faith, purpose, and an advancing mindset, he transforms his life from a routine factory worker to a successful business owner. Conclusion. Chapter 15 teaches that anyone, regardless of their current job or profession, can advance and become wealthy by applying the principles of the certain set way. Success comes from giving off an impression of increase and holding a clear vision of what you want to become. With faith and purpose, opportunities will inevitably arise, and the supreme power will guide you toward wealth and fulfillment. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 16, some cautions and concluding observations. In this chapter, Wattles provides final advice and cautions for those following the science of getting rich. He explains that while many people believe wealth is limited and can only be achieved by changing social or governmental systems, this belief is false. The true path to wealth lies in adopting the certain way of thinking, which involves creativity, faith, and purpose rather than competition. Wattles emphasizes that nothing, not even governments or economic systems, can prevent individuals from getting rich. If they follow these principles, people must avoid negative thinking, competitive mindsets, and fears of failure. Instead, they should maintain a focus on creative thought and action, trusting that any obstacles will be overcome as they progress. Even when apparent failures occur, they often lead to better opportunities. The chapter concludes by advising readers to stay away from pessimistic influences and focus on faith, purpose, gratitude, and studying the principles of the book. Key concepts. Reject the idea of limited wealth. Many believe that wealth is limited or that systemic changes are needed to achieve it. However, Wattles argues that individuals can become rich under any system by following the creative method, which benefits both the individual and society. Creative V's. Competitive mindset. Success is achieved through creative thinking, not competition. Focusing on competition restricts growth, while creativity allows for continuous expansion. Trust in the process. Do not worry about obstacles or failures. Stay focused on your vision and keep faith that any challenges will be resolved as you move forward. Guard your speech and thoughts. Speak only in terms of progress and never admit to failure or limitations. Negative speech and thought undermine your success. Failures are often opportunities in disguise. What may seem like failure is often a step towards something better. Keep faith and gratitude, and you will find that disappointments often lead to greater success. Avoid pessimism. Surround yourself with positivity and avoid conflicting, pessimistic ideas. This helps you stay focused on the path to wealth. Example: Sarah's path to success. Sarah, a small business owner, is trying to expand her company but faces multiple setbacks, including a failed partnership. She initially feels discouraged, but remembering the principles from chapter 16, she avoids negative thinking and remains focused on her vision. Applying the cautions. Creative thinking, not competition. Instead of worrying about her competitors, Sarah focuses on how she can add value to her business in new ways. She stays away from the competitive mindset and instead focuses on creating something unique. Trust in the process. When her partnership deal falls through, Sarah decides not to dwell on the apparent failure. She remembers that obstacles often lead to better opportunities, so she continues working with faith and gratitude, trusting that something better is coming. Guarding speech and thought. When discussing her business, Sarah refuses to speak about it negatively. Even when business is slow, she frames it as an opportunity for growth and speaks about her plans with optimism and determination. New opportunity. A few months later, a better opportunity presents itself, a chance to partner with a much larger company than her original plan. Sarah sees this as the result of her faith and creative thinking, realizing that the failed partnership was a stepping stone to something greater. Outcome: by following the principles of creative thinking, maintaining her faith, and focusing on gratitude, Sarah's business expands significantly. She avoids the competitive mindset and uses the seeming failure to create even more success. Chapter 16 serves as a reminder to stay focused on the creative mindset and to trust in the process of getting rich. The key is to maintain faith, avoid competition, and understand that apparent failures often lead to better opportunities. By doing so, anyone can overcome obstacles and succeed, regardless of external circumstances. Before moving on to the next chapter, if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel. Summary of Chapter 17. Summary of the science of getting rich. In the final chapter, Wattles sums up the essential principles of his philosophy for attaining wealth. He emphasizes that the universe is made of a thinking substance that responds to human thoughts. By forming a clear mental image of what we desire and impressing it upon this creative substance, we can manifest those desires into reality. However, to succeed in this process, we must shift from a competitive mindset to a creative one, aligning ourselves with the universal intelligence that is always creative in nature. The key to remaining on the creative plane is through gratitude. When we feel deep and genuine gratitude, we unify our thoughts with the divine substance, ensuring that our desires are effectively received and acted upon by the universe. Wattles also highlights the importance of maintaining a clear mental image of our goals while regularly contemplating this vision with faith and thankfulness. This steady focus sets the creative forces into motion, leading to the eventual realization of our desires through the natural channels of life, such as trade, industry, and personal effort. To ensure success, we must take daily action, doing everything we can with excellence, and with a focus on providing more value than we receive. This creates a sense of increase for everyone we encounter, which is crucial for attracting wealth. Key concepts. The thinking substance. All things in the universe are made from a thinking substance which responds to human thought. We can impress our desires onto this substance to manifest them. Creative C's. Competitive mindset. Success is achieved by adopting a creative mindset rather than a competitive one. The creative mind is aligned with the universal intelligence, which is always expanding and creating. Gratitude. Genuine gratitude for what we already have and what is to come keeps us aligned with the divine. Gratitude is the key to staying on the creative plane and ensuring our thoughts are acted upon by the universe. Clear mental image. We must have a clear and specific vision of what we want and hold it in our thoughts with unwavering faith and gratitude. This focused intention is what brings our desires into reality. Daily action. Success requires consistent daily action. Each day we must do all we can, making sure every act is done with excellence and purpose, and that we provide more value than we receive. Impression of increase. Every interaction should leave others with a sense of growth or increase, which draws more success and wealth to us. Example: Alex's journey to wealth. Alex, an aspiring entrepreneur, has a dream of starting a tech company. Following Wattles' principles, he begins by creating a clear mental image of his successful business. He sees it in detail, including the office, the products, and the satisfied customers. Applying the science of getting rich. Creative mindset. Instead of worrying about his competitors or the limitations of the market, Alex focuses on how he can add value through innovative products. He doesn't engage in competition but focuses on creating something new and valuable. Gratitude. Every day, Alex practices gratitude. He thanks the universe not only for the small steps he's taking but also for the successful business that is on its way to becoming a reality. This gratitude keeps him positive and aligned with the creative forces of the universe. Daily action. Each day, Alex works diligently on his business. He completes every task with excellence, from writing emails to developing products. He ensures that in every transaction, he provides more value to his customers than he receives in payment, creating a sense of growth for everyone he encounters. Impression of increase. Whether he's dealing with clients, investors, or team members, Alex leaves them with the feeling that they are part of something growing and advancing. This impression of increase attracts more clients, partnerships, and opportunities to his business. Outcome. Over time, Alex's tech company begins to grow. His consistent focus on creativity, gratitude, and providing value leads to his business flourishing, proving that following the science of getting rich brings results. Chapter 17 emphasizes that wealth creation is a process of creative thought, gratitude, and purposeful action. By forming a clear mental image, maintaining faith and gratitude, and consistently taking action with a focus on providing value, anyone can achieve wealth. The key is to remain on the creative plane and avoid competitive thinking, ensuring that the universe responds to our desires. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel